You're now in the mix with the young DJ Kuda.
Tonight we gonna be going in.
All the ones and twos.
Let's get it.
On Player Talk Radio.
All right. Listen, man. That's tonight's show, man. So listen, I'm gonna post this shit, and y'all gonna see what I'm talking about, man. So look, I'm gonna try to do some filler busting here, and let's see if we can find the correlation as to what I was saying. So y'all bear with me on this recording tonight. Tonight I'm just gonna be, doing some filler busting, okay? Now, as I stated, before we head on to, this little debate or whatever, I did some shows before Nature Boy did his shows. I'll have the dates soon. I did some shows way before this man did his shows, and he knew who I was when I called him because, you see, he took some content from my shows. I want to let y'all know that. The reason why I'm really mad, for real, not even just mad, I'm really a nothing. I'm just like, okay, I'm here, somebody took shit from my show. I don't care, son. I'm just seeing about some shit, that's all. I'm just like, okay, I'm just seeing about some shit. So, he took content from my shows, and this is just proven, because this shit that I'm about to play for you is right after I record my shows. I tagged him in the show, both shows. When I first called him out, I tagged him in the shows, and he was tagged for a while, and then he untagged himself. So I guess he listened to the shows and untagged themselves, and then ran off with the work. And I'm telling you, he's selling y'all some stepped on work, man. I'm using metaphors right now, man. He's selling y'all he's selling you the remix. This nigga selling you the remix, man. So I'm gonna kind of show you. Okay. And I'm gonna try to fuck with me just a little while. Listen. He dropped the show and he tried to do a PowerPoint for it. He dropped another show that I cannot find on here. But this is one of the shows that he dropped where he took my concept. Hold on. Let me turn the CB down because you know niggas eat grass, so it ain't green on the other side. I'm just saying. I need to stop doing that. That's a low blow. I'm sorry. I'm gonna check myself. I shouldn't have said that. All right, so this is what he did. Look at this. Come on, y'all. Let's get it.
That's the thing with so I had to delete it. We're gonna do it all over again.
So
First, we're gonna start off.
I did a show. We're gonna get this right now. I did a show showing this and stating this. He was not talking about this prior to this recording. He got this from my show, and I'm gonna show you exactly which show he got it from.
When it comes to sexuality,
listen to this.
It's very intimate, it's very close. We're very shameful because
use some of the words I use too. I'm just saying. Be spiritual, man. We don't believe in coincidences, man. Shit just meant to happen.
Let's look at it, but that's not what we're gonna do here. We're gonna look at things objectively. So
did what I did, broke down the words.
What's up, bro? Okay, subjective means to be based on or influenced by personal feelings, tastes, or opinions. Most people base their lives in subjectivity, based on their personal feelings, tastes, and their opinions. Most people have their social media on their opinions and feelings and tastes. So that's what they're influenced by. They're influenced by society, what people say, what people doing, and they're influenced by the environment that they grew up in, subjectively. Here we are in the information age. Subjectivity has no right to be a part of your life anymore. What we base our information on,
shit that he found on the internet,
is what is called objectivity. Here we are in the information age of a person or their judgment, not influenced by personal feelings or opinions in considering and representing facts.
This is before he gets to the shit that I'm talking about. Hold on, let me fast forward this shit.
Make their judgment. The penis is nothing more than an extended clitoris, as we can see here. This is objective facts in the sexual development.
Now see, this
Of
is
the
he
human
got this concept. Hold on, let me
being.
go a little bit further back. He got this concept when I said that. I said in my show, hold on. Let me find a way to pause.
You got clear
this.
connection?
Okay, now he's showing pictures of the vagina and shit. He got this concept for when I said in my show that theoretically in the womb, because this is what happens, is that men, we start out as women. Every single man, you start out as women in the womb. This is just pure science. You start off as women in the womb. This is just so common sense. It just boggles my mind that this is even a conversation. We start off in the womb as females. And when we start off in the womb as females, when we complete ourselves, we turn into male. So everything starts off as female. And when it completes itself, it turns into male. What he did was he remixed the shit that I said, which was exactly what I'm saying to you now. And I'm going to play it again after I show you this remix. And after I show you this remix, I'm going to play this shit. And you're going to be like, damn, you said that. Oh, God. What is wrong with motherfuckers these days? Okay, so he's going to prove what I just told y'all. He was never talking about this until I tagged him on my show, and he ran off with the work and tried to sell you the remix. Listen to this.
You good? Okay. Here we have
I explained this to
the
you.
gonads. Here we have the testicles and you have the ovaries. As you can see here, the testicles, they drop
Motherfuckers
right
are
here.
So mad.
And then you see the ovaries, they stayed in the female. So basically the ovaries and the testicles are the same. So is it safe to say that the male is a mutation of the female? Because the male doesn't have a vagina.
He just
The female
finding
has
this
a
out.
fully-
He just
fully
finding
developed-
this out. See how the stick drop? That stick dropped like Moses dropped the damn stick and it turned into a
Let's just go
snake.
into it.
Let me stop.
Let's
Let me
look at
stop
it up
playing.
close and personal.
Oh Jesus! Like, y'all
This is
listen to
how
this shit,
it
man.
develops.
I'm gonna play the recording,
The walls
man.
close up. Here goes the clitoris. Here goes the clitoris. The walls close up. As they develop, it closes up. You get the testicles that drop down into the scrotum. And then you have the skin that they cut off at birth, like a jackass. They cut your skin off at birth, right? But this skin is to protect you from bacteria from getting into the hole. Because that is your hole. Actually, the hole of the vagina.
This nigga, listen, man. When the everything comes into completion, ladies, this is gonna sound weird coming from a nigga. Your pussy hole close up, your vagina hole close up, and then the balls start to form behind it. Your clitoris slides down, and once your clitoris slides down, whatever was your hole pushes outward. And when that pushes outward, because this nigga he's gonna confuse y'all with the shit that he's saying, man. Listen to what I'm saying. It pushes outward, and once it pushes outward, it has you get a shaft, nigga, you get a dick. How else to explain this shit? Y'all motherfuckers make it. You want me to say you get a phallus, you get an obelisk, like shit. Listen to what I'm saying. You get a damn dick, and you know you have a clitoris, and if any nigga that knows what he's doing when he's down there, or any woman that knows anything, the clitoris has a hood over it. Do you know what that hood is once you get a dick? That's your foreskin. Come on, man. The fucking clitoris hides behind the fucking hood. Nigga, you gotta... Any lesbian or nigga, real nigga can tell you. You gotta lift the hood and then you attack the clitoris. This is common sense. What is wrong with y'all niggas? Like, damn. Come on, man. Y'all niggas tripping, man. So this is the thing, man. You have to really understand shit for what the fuck the shit is, man. Because this is common sense, man. I understand y'all spiritual women. Listen, I am a I am a connoisseur of the spiritual woman. I know all y'all shut-offs. I know y'all just want to hear positivity. See, this is the problem with women in general. And this is going to sound fucked up. I'm just keep it in general. Just let's talk, man. I'm not saying no fucked up shit. I'm just constructively criticizing y'all. This is why I'm telling y'all some real shit, man. Y'all not gonna be with no nigga that don't check you on your shit sometimes. Come on, man. Niggas that don't check you on your shit is boring, man. This is y'all problem, man. Fuck if I'm talking positive or negative or something. You gotta look at shit as a God, the God that you are, and say, listen, man, shit is as is. As is some real shit. As is, a lot of times, is neither positive nor negative. What y'all don't understand is y'all look at so much shit with your imagination that it pulls you away from reality, man. Reality is the as is of shit, man. This is what y'all don't understand. What women like to do is y'all are not satisfied with hearing the truth. Y'all like this shit to be wrapped up into nice little ribbon. Oh, I got a little pink ribbon on it. Oh, the shit is, it's finally wrapped. Oh, and look, you've grown such an affinity and a affection towards the thoughts and ideas of glorifying and liking shit that is wrapped up perfectly. Y'all like glitter over shit. Y'all like the glitter on top of shit. Y'all like how shit is perfectly wrapped. And if it's not perfectly wrapped, you know what? If it's not perfectly wrapped, it's not the truth. That's your problem, man. Y'all like shit to be fucking perfectly wrapped up in nice little gifts and shit. Man, let me get back to this shit, man. I'm gonna start ranting, man.
If you see it right here.
It becomes the pee hole. Come on, man, and it unites. The clit doesn't see. This is fucking. Hold on, man. This is fucking ancient mathematics for modern man. Listen, man.
Let's make it clear.
Hold on, let's pause this shit.
Right?
My fucking Facebook acting stupid. Listen to me. The hood comes down over. You see see, ladies. See, niggas. Y'all don't understand how a vagina is properly set up. I hate to say it like this. We just gonna go balls out today. Fuck it. This is the kind of honesty that you can get from me that you're not gonna get from other motherfuckers. Just listen to what I'm saying. Fellas, your lady has a clitoris hood and under it is a clitoris. And then you have the lips and shit leading down to the actual vagina. And then once in the opening of the vagina, what you don't understand is that she has a tube, which is another extra hole. It's like 4 holes down there. You have vagina hole. Well, it's 3 holes. I'm tripping. Count the clit. I'm sorry. You have vagina hole, butt hole, and pee hole. That is in vagina hole. Nigga, when you're completing yourself as a zygote, because this nigga gonna take all day to explain this shit, which is simple. When you're completing yourself as a zygote, like I said, your hole closes up, ladies, and once it closes up, it pushes your pee hole down, and your pee hole is like a tube that goes through the actual shaft of where your vagina was. This is gonna become a dick, and then this is how your clit goes over your damn hole closing and pushing forward. It comes over it, and your pee hole is like right there in the middle. And what happens is that starts to shoot out. And once the pee hole, but the tube goes further than the actual clitoris once it's shooting out, and that's why a dick has a pee hole. Can y'all forgive me? Because I'm really trying to explain this shit. This is the most hardest shit to ever explain to motherfuckers that claim they're adults, man. Just see where I'm coming from. And all your ovaries and shit is right behind that, lining up to turn itself inside out. You see, an internal thing is like a deep. But an external thing is like an expression. So it's safe to say that women, yes, you are God because a male is in your expression. But at the same time, you need that male to keep on expressing. If you are my art, for me to show you that I am a God and I'm something worth being idolized, I'm something worth being something, I'm something worth doing something, I have to keep on expressing. My art has to get put out in different certain ways. This is like releasing something. A man is the release of a woman, but also a woman is the release of a man. It's harmony. Like I said, sex is a real thing, man. It's the harmony between man and woman. But let's listen to him try to explain what I just explained it to y'all.
So would it be safe to say that the penis is nothing more than an extended clitoris? Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate that. So that would mean that it's only one gender, right? That would mean that the female was the only gender. Yeah. Okay.
That's not true.
Because of the sex organs, the female is the only gender. And also testosterone versus estrogen. Because that's what makes this process happen.
Which is masculine and feminine. Watch those code words. That's masculine and feminine.
I just want to give you objective facts. Again,
testosterone and estrogen. Write that down.
Let's look at this.
Your main hormones that tell you who you are.
Boom. Let's keep a healthy perspective that we're attempting not to be based on our own influences by personal feelings, taste, and opinion. We're trying not to be subjective. Let's get the facts. Here we are in the information age. We can easily go on Google to look up this stuff, but we have been looking through the eyes of our society that we grew up in and their views. Their views, which were highly subjective, personal feelings, tastes, or opinions, influenced by personal feelings. Huh? But what if they were not influenced by personal feelings or opinions and considering and representing facts? How about we base our lives in facts? Facts. Not personal feelings and opinions. When we base our lives
I had a personal
in
opinion tonight, nigga.
And facts, the fact is, the female is a hermaphrodite. This is facts. A person or animal having both. Here goes the female sex organs. Ovaries, testicles. She has the penis, which is the gland. The gland. We've seen how the penis is developed. The penis is developed as an extended clitoris. The whole of the penis is the whole of the vagina.
Oh boy.
The testicles.
Nigga,
we all start out as females, as embryos.
Oh,
then testosterone kicks in and makes this.
Oh, you didn't get that from me, nature boy. Oh, you didn't take that from me, boy.
So basically, we're just some offspring or mutation or evolution of the female.
Oh boy.
So why would they call it female?
He's just now talking about this, man.
Let's look at the word. Female.
Funny how you got this information from my show.
Why would they call the male the female?
This is after I dropped this. I'm going to show y'all the show now.
Why did they do that? Why did they switch that around?
Y'all be thinking I'm playing,
now,
man.
We know for a fact
y'all be thinking I'm bullshitting.
that the female not only has breasts that produce milk, fully developed.
Y'all be thinking I'm playing, man.
She has a vagina.
I know when
She has all the sex
stolen
organs
from
of
my
both
show, nigga.
male and female, does she not? Her ovaries are the testicles.
Don't act like you just found out.
She has a vagina and she has a they call that a penis, but she has a penis. Only her pee hole is right here, as you see in number 2. So the female would technically, objectively, be an animal
This is the process
or
I
an
hate
organism
about this
having
shit. Why I
both
gotta
male
go
and
through this shit?
female sex organs or other sexual characteristics, either abnormal or as natural condition. So the female is hermaphrodite. So newsflash,
She's
fellas,
a female.
you
She's a female.
homophobics that don't like penis, the clitoris is a penis. So when you go down on a woman and you start to sucking, licking, and talking about you ate that pussy up,
No shit.
you are just giving fellatio. You are sucking a dick. Let's make it simple.
And I'm gonna expose this, man. I'm
Here
gonna
is
expose
the objective fact.
not him. I'm just saying this what he just
The
said.
clitoris
What he
is
just
a
said
penis.
there.
Or should I say the
I like
penis
to
is a
fucking
clitoris?
twist shit. What he just
So,
said, I'm about to.
Who's the nasty motherfucker now? Huh? You see?
Okay, so what he just said was gay as shit compared to, society standards. Just hear what I'm saying. Just hear what I'm saying. So, he was against gay people, and you heard it on my show, Keno said it, and now all of a sudden, he's for gay people. This is what I am talking about with the using your imaginations mixed with your belief type shit. Too much. You can spend your whole life bouncing around, man. Bouncing around. You just bullshitting. Deep in the back of your mind, you know you bullshitting. But listen, man. He called women a hermaphrodite. Now, listen to what I'm saying. When you refer to somebody as a hermaphrodite, and I'm going to break down this game for y'all. That's basically saying, because there is no hermaphrodite, you're either male or female. Y'all get wrapped up into this shit because he says the word hermaphrodite. He brings a third variable into the equation. You see what I'm saying? The word hermaphrodite is to put your mindset in a third person view thinking. Now, you bring like a triple threat into the variable of what we're talking about. Like, we're talking about just male and female. These motherfuckers are confused because they look at shit and then what they do is they put different titles on shit. You're either a male or female. When he says hermaphrodite, in your mind, you're going to think of a third variable. So now you're already thinking subconsciously in third person view. And what's going to happen is now that you're thinking in third person view, you're going to think that there's a third sex. But this third sex is godly like. This is the essence of being gay. It has to be something amongst what there is, which is just male and female. That's why you motherfuckers a lot of times are confused. You are confused because you now have terms where it's a female within a male that feels like he's female and expresses himself as a female when in actuality he is a male. This is why you are confused. That's a doozy to fucking explain than to sit up there and accept that as truth in the midst of casual conversation. I could slip something in and then say something else, and I slipped whatever I did in so quick, you're going to accept that as truth because your subconscious on what was said just switched. This is how he works. This is how you change the frames of things, man. Oh, man, look. All right, look. So this is what's happening. He did this, and let's go back to what he did, and I'm going to show you the show where he bit the information from.
We have based our information on subjectivity. So now that we understand gender, let's talk about sexuality. Sexuality.
Listen to the contradictions, man.
Now that we know that there's a spectrum between gender, if two women are together or two men are together, it's two women together. Why do men have nipples? What is a man? A man is a genetically modified female. But I don't even know why they call it the female. We call it the archetype.
Wasn't nobody talking like this until I did my show, man.
She's got the testicles. She's got the penis. She's got the vagina. She's got the womb.
Y'all spiritual niggas better get hip,
the
man.
breasts that make breast milk is functional.
I didn't even say anything profound.
She's got the functional breast milk. She's got the functional
This
chest.
is common
can I
sense.
say. She has a functional chest. Our chest is non-functional. Our nipples, non-functional. Only way their functions is, the only way the nipple is functional is for...
And see, the reason for all of that is because man is a mutation, man. We mutated. We're a mutation. And our chest is functional because we have to chest up. When you look at confident posture, a man walks with his chest up. You see, another thing what these guys will tell you is that humans dating, our dating cycles, our psychology, how we view dating, is really synonymous and similar to birds. A lot of people don't understand that. And a lot of birds, you know, they have to have their chest up. You see what I'm saying? I'm speaking with my throat voice because you know what I'm saying? You have 3 different types of voices. You know, you have your head voice, you have your neck voice, and you have your chest voice. I speak with my neck voice, but you have your chest voice. And a lot of times, you know, when birds, when they chirp and stuff, and they make a, you know, some nigga birds, they just flex by, you know, just look, I built my nest. I'm about to go to the middle of this branch. I'm about to yell and shit, and these bitches gonna hear my call. I gotta put some humor in it. Come on now, they gonna hear my call. You have to have a huge chest to depict this you know, from your diaphragm. You gotta say it with your chest. You gotta say shit from your diaphragm. So if I wanted to speak from my chest, I speak from my chest. You see what I'm saying? You can switch up your voice and shit. So what I'm trying to say is, a mutation is something that's different from something. You see what I'm saying? Of course your chest's not going to be functional with producing milk and shit now. Now you got to protect shit. You got to chest up. You got to be the savior. He said he was profound with Jesus, but don't realize that Jesus is written after the god Heru. Some of y'all may know him as the god Horus, but his real name is Heru. The word Heru is synonymous with the word in American dialect, hero. Hero. Y'all niggas need to learn about turning them U's. Yeah, man. Them Crips know about turning them U's. Them Bloods know about turning them U's. This is old black science, man. Listen to what I'm saying, man. U's and O's, man. Open, close. Come on now. That's where the word hero comes from. Of course everybody wants to be like Jesus. What man in his right mind that's coming up in these times and in the times before BC and AD and all that shit, what man didn't? See, what we're trying to explain is the self, the I, who we are. This is what y'all can't explain. The I is like, in fourth and fifth person, man. Some shit that you don't even understand. Most people understanding goes to third person. Really trying to grasp shit in like a fourth or fifth person point of view. I'm talking about your audience. But let's go back into what he's saying, and then I'm gonna show you where he got his material from.
It's for stimulation.
You're gonna see where the similarities
as far
are.
as energy goes.
He did this show after my show.
So reflection today, I want you to look deeper. When we talk about sexuality, we have to look at gender. We cannot understand sexuality. You got people out here being abused because they're homosexual, meaning that they like the same gender. But wait. Let's examine a little bit closer what is gender. Once we look a little bit closer and we look at what the penis is, and here you are making fun of another male sucking another male's penis when you go home and suck your wife's penis. And she's a hermaphrodite. She's a male and female. Don't that make you gay? If you with a male, no, I'm
She's
serious.
not a male and female. She's just a female, man.
Wouldn't that classify you as gay?
This
If
is
you have a
what
girlfriend,
you
you're a
have when
male,
you put your
wouldn't that
imaginations on the
classify
shit,
you
man.
as gay, having sex with someone that is a male and female? Wouldn't that make you gay? That means everybody gay, don't it? Let's
Yes.
talk facts.
Yes. Y'all bitches need to stop trying to fucking agree with just shit that you hear that sounds good. Yes. You tell a bitch something, yes. Every time, yes. No, bitch. Did you just hear what this nigga just said? He just said okay for shit to be gay. I'm not saying shit that's gay is not okay. I'm gonna break that down. But what I stated in my show, and I'm gonna play it, man. What I stated in my show, see, he misinterpreted what I said in my show before he ran off with the work. What I said in my show was, there is people out here like the priests and the African bombardas and all these corrupt dudes that are caught fondling little boys and raping kids and doing all kinds of weird, crazy shit. You're playing with creation, man. There's either a man or female, man. You keep hermaphrodite and shit. Women should look at you as insulting them. You ain't no hermaphrodite. You see, the people see both creations, and then their presumptions of both creations create that third assumption. Remember how I was just telling you that he speaks to you in like a third person kind of view, and he brings a third variable into it? Because what he brought was a third variable into it. You had female, male, hermaphrodite. God damn it. So you have male, female, hermaphrodite. They brought in a third variable that's not there, because the hermaphrodite comes there after observing a female, and after observing that a male has a extrovert version of what a female has. Now, what happens is you can see the male and female. It's like a click, but that click has to be one thing, which will make it 3, because the click makes 1. You know what I'm saying? 1 plus 1, sometimes it equals 1. You are one person, she is one person. You get with 2 one persons, get with 1 persons, will make another 1 person. You gotta see how math is flipped and shit, man. Why do I have to explain this to adults, man? Now, I explained on my show that they believe in a lot of cases in these higher people in white supremacy and stuff. This is why I kind of connect with gay people. Don't think I'm just some fucked up dude. I connect with you. I understand you, and I'm going to understand you further than these niggas talking. Listen to what I'm saying. Give me a chance. You are being hated by people higher up because being gay, from a spiritual standpoint, the standpoint and the end-all be-all of being gay is having happiness, because there's a feeling and a sense that a lot of gay people it gets comes from mastering both. This is why people higher up on white supremacy don't like when the average person's gay. This is why motherfuckers that's like further, in their religious conscience and start getting caught up in weird shit and all kinds of shit don't like the average person gay. It's because it's a feeling of conquering both sex. You become the hermaphrodite that he's talking about. And what you do is you feel you have both sexes. And what happens is once you feel you have both sexes, it's like a feeling of a God. And the feeling of a God will put you and bury you in your own ignorance, because you feel like a God, but you don't understand that you haven't worked on yourself personally to complete yourself, to live up to this God image that you place upon yourself using your ego. And when you use your ego and you place this image upon yourself, what's going to happen is you get defeated. And this is why a lot of women are getting defeated by their ego, because y'all are constantly told that you are God. No one can check you. No one can tell you shit. And this buries you in your own ego. These niggas are not keeping it real with you. I just done fucking told y'all about 1,000,000 goddamn times on my shit. Niggas are not keeping it real with you. And you don't understand niggas to understand why, for real, at a root base, why they're not keeping it real with you. And you're believing into shit that you just hear, man. How much times do I have to say this same shit over and over and over again? So he tells you this shit, and you believe that you're a man and a woman. It's a false sense of completing yourself. Ladies, a man needs to understand who his God is and who his creator, which is woman. But we have no sense of completing ourselves because theoretically we are complete. And we owe our completion to you. Good fucking God. Is this so hard to understand? Oh, nigga, I know I'm telling you some dope shit because I can back this up. This nigga never told you no shit like this, man. Fuck this shit. No, there's some more game where this came from, and I'm not telling y'all this shit tonight. What we're going to do is we're going to go into... You heard what he said, man. You heard what he said. This is just one instance, man. I'm tired of fucking babying y'all niggas. We're gonna go. So we're gonna go deep into the game. I said consciousness and fuck all this, game. Fuck all the other shit. So today's show, for lack of a better word, is for the fake conscious community, and real conscious people and the woke people, man. This show is gonna open a lot of eyes, and it's gonna show you. This is the wrong one. A lot. No, we gotta start from the second one. Hold on, let's get into. You gotta question things, man. Let's get into this, man. You gotta learn how to question things. So let's get into the game real quick. I'm telling y'all, man. I guess I'm ranting. I am ranting, man. I'm so sorry, y'all. So, you have to learn how to question it. A lot of women aren't going to question the knowledge that you think that he says. Listen. See, my problem with certain things is religion and consciousness. With religion and consciousness, and how is really how people find it. Facts. When you're at a low point, in your life, you're really vulnerable. Facts. And when people find, consciousness and religion, they're at a low point in their life. And it makes them vulnerable to any information that has any kind of sensible philosophy behind it. Because You need clarity on things, man. The reason why people come to my page, you need clarity on certain things. If I'm talking about the conscious community and talking about game and talking about how to get women and women,
what's a diamond without clarity, nigga?
You know, act in a relationship, or how to, you know, things that you can do for your man, or
clarity.
Just clarity on certain topics. You're looking for clarity. You wouldn't, or you're open-minded. You're looking for clarity on certain things. You see, I study this kind of philosophy and text just for fun.
Facts.
And a lot of it came through me looking for clarity on things.
Facts.
I'm not here because a nigga broke my heart, or I was so wrapped up into other things so much to the point it exploded on me, and I felt I had to get away.
Facts.
But a lot of women are.
Facts.
See what I'm saying? I study for purpose and knowledge. I love to accumulate knowledge.
That's what women created us to do.
Geography. You gotta learn different things. You gotta learn other way of life, man.
Facts.
As a player and just as a man. And that's and women too, man. And that's with a lot of women, man. You know, a lot of women, you know, they're searching for what I'm gonna give you in today's show.
Facts.
The good thing about Nature Boy is that I overall agree with his message of positivity.
Facts.
Even though I laugh and I make jokes and stuff, you know, I respectively see where he's coming from. His messages are more positive than a lot of different things out here.
Facts.
Because, you know, I see the psychology in what he's doing. You know, you have to leave the city, man. It's a hectic lifestyle living here, man. Especially if you don't understand it or what it's for, or can't make sense of the things that you're going to be going through in your day-to-day life, man.
Facts.
It's like a vacation, you know, you have to get away. And with being in a tropical environment, you know, it's like natural.
Facts.
You know, being in a tropical environment, walking around naked, it's a release. But what it does is it opens you. It opens you and it tends to your soil. I'm talking about your mind.
Facts.
It tends to your soil, and you can be able to be, you know, you can be open with yourself. You're naked. You're open. You're vulnerable. You're open to learning game. It's a psychological thing behind that. You're open to be laced with game. And a lot of women in the city live hectic lifestyles. And some of these lifestyles are by chance, and some of them are self-imposed.
Facts.
Whether she wants to take responsibility for it or not.
Facts.
So a lot of things, you know, that they're going to be going through are dismissive.
Trying to tell you.
But here's the game that I'm going to give you on today's show.
Come on, man.
You
Come
ready?
on, man. Look at how I elegantly put it, man.
Are
I
you
walk
ready?
with the elegance of an African
Ladies,
elephant,
this is
man.
what
Come
you're-
on, man.
Let me give you some clarity on yourself that these spiritual and conscious niggas and all these niggas in the church
Give
and
it
all
to
that
'em,
shit ain't
man.
gonna say to you. Let
Give
me
it to him.
quote me.
Give it to him.
Quote me.
Nigga, come on.
Hold on.
Come
Quote
with
me.
it, son.
Let me give you some
Give it
real
to 'em,
game
son.
about yourself.
Give it to him, son.
I'm telling you, man, these little hotep niggas, man, they don't
Oh,
got
man.
shit for you. I'm telling you, man. Let me tell you
man.
some shit about yourself. Are you ready?
You ready? Are you
got
ready?
2 ears and 1 mouth. So listen.
You got 2 of them, man. Sorry, nah, let me stop adding.
As a woman,
Let me stop fucking with y'all.
let's talk in spiritual terms or just real terms.
Let's get it.
As a woman, your real problem is that you are God. All of us are.
Facts.
You are God. And you are the God that you seek.
Facts.
Right, ladies? But what you don't understand is your problem.
Facts.
I understand your problem. Because, but man,
Facts.
we're talking about higher level consciousness and manhood.
Facts.
You want to talk about some higher conscious shit? Listen to what I'm about to tell you. You are a God, but you are a God that don't understand your problem.
Facts.
If you want to talk about gods, come on, y'all call yourself queens and gods. Let's talk. Let's God talk. Let's get
Facts.
into the mode of God talking.
Facts.
God talk.
Facts.
Let's talk in terms of creation.
Fucking facts.
This is the context.
Facts.
Let's talk,
Facts.
ladies.
Facts.
You are such a God that you don't understand your own problem.
Nigga ask himself a question. Facts.
You've got so lonely with yourself and your own power and your own wiles of being a woman. You've gotten so lonely with yourself and your own perfection
Facts.
that it became your imperfection.
Facts.
You've gotten so lonely with yourself and your imperfection that it became your imperfection.
Facts.
You've gotten so lonely that you wanted to create,
Facts.
not just art.
Facts.
You wanted to create, but not just create. You wanted to create something better than you theoretically.
Facts.
This is why, theoretically, you are incomplete.
Facts.
You are theoretically incomplete. You're creating with your own projections.
Facts.
Your own projections as a woman.
Facts.
Due to how you live in the now and interpretate your own reality.
Facts machine. Sorry.
You're creating with your projections and your thoughts, ladies.
Facts and facts.
If you don't believe me, look at your perception of your ideal man, the type of guy that you really want. Write it down if you have nothing to do. You think of the perfect guy almost, right? The perfect guy. He has to be this immaculate man. See, I can tell you about this because, to a certain degree, I have to be a manifestation of that perfect man that you think.
Facts.
You understand that? To a certain degree. God body.
If I want you.
Telling you some real shit.
If I want you, I'm just saying.
You think of the perfect guy almost. And, you know, now what I want you to do, since you're a God, imagine trying to create this perfect guy. Not date him or be with him, but create him.
Facts.
Have you ever seen a woman talk about her ideal man? Unrealistic.
Facts. I felt like Trump.
Unrealistic.
Felt like Trump.
In a lot of cases. So, you know, they try to talk about, you know, when you listen to them talk about their ideal man, you will get your answers there, fellas.
Facts.
And you have to look at, you know, women that are raising sons. Look at how they're trying to raise their sons.
To be the
They're not
man.
raising him in a realistic
They always want.
mindset. Reason why you have a lot of problems out here with the men and the single boys from single parent households. I know this because I came from a single parent household.
Facts.
Not exposing my imperfection or giving niggas gasoline and say, oh, so this is why you think the way you do. No. I see what you're trying to do there.
Don't be slick now. Don't be
Let's
slick.
get back
man.
into your problem, ladies. See, the reason why you're incomplete, ladies, is because of our existence here on this planet. You have to understand this realm.
Facts.
You are incomplete because of your lack of knowledge of this realm,
Facts.
which comes from men.
Facts.
This is why men sell you on their philosophy.
Facts.
This is why, fellas, this is important that you have a philosophy with you
Facts.
when you talk to women.
Facts.
Just about anything.
Facts.
Not just religion.
Facts.
Literally giving y'all the game.
Facts.
Every embryo starts off in the womb as female.
Facts. This is where he's stealing.
Every embryo starts off as female.
This is where
so
he's stealing.
once you penetrated the egg, because
Here's where the
you
finesse
are
come into
existing
play.
in this lifetime, you are born a winner already.
Facts.
You are already female. You start
Facts.
off as female
Facts.
in the womb.
Facts.
And when the embryo completes itself, he becomes a male.
Facts.
He becomes a complete being,
Facts.
which is male.
Facts.
Female.
Facts.
Deficiency. Male
Facts.
is neither good or bad. It just is what it is.
It is what it is.
A male is a mutation of female
Yes.
that is genetically bred by woman.
Facts.
The male is genetically bred by women to be better than herself.
Facts.
You understand that?
That's why you always want your
Which he
children
is
to be better than you.
A male is better.
Always. You haven't always
But see,
thought about that?
And see, I
Come
know
on,
y'all
man.
gonna disagree, but
You
listen to
always
what I'm
want your
saying.
children to be better than
Listen
you.
to what I'm saying. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth.
Facts.
A male is a mutation of female of a female that is genetically bred by women to be better than herself.
Facts.
Which is better.
Facts.
That's why she looks to him and his ideology and his manhood and his seed.
Facts. For leadership. Facts.
To bring forth again.
Facts.
And his philosophy and ideology and manhood to accommodate those seeds that he gives her in the physical.
Facts.
We're talking about the physical plane when we talk about Earth.
Facts.
And being here.
Facts.
We're spiritual beings having a physical experience.
Facts.
So what's worth more? You know what I'm saying? A woman is a mirror. That's why Hotep niggas use the term reflection.
Facts.
And in general, reflection. We are reflections. But the thing is that, you know, a woman is a mirror.
Facts.
And a man is the image.
Facts.
A man gives a mirror the image to reflect. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
When you give a woman your seeds, she creates a child.
Facts.
When when you give a woman something, she creates it better.
Facts.
Which is a god.
Facts.
See what I'm saying? So the thing is that a woman is a mirror, and she has created a reflection, which is man. But what's worth more, the image or the reflection?
Think about it.
See what I'm saying? I'm getting sidetracked. But what's worth more? You know, the